Welcome to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of wealth and power. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at the richest and most influential women who led luxurious lifestyles, the powerful women who have built empires and cemented their place in the upper echelons of society. These women have amassed fortunes that most of us can only dream of. So, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so you'll be updated whenever we upload new videos. And that way, you can also be easily notified of any new content as they get released. With that said, sit back, grab a drink, and join us as we delve into the lives of the most powerful and wealthy women in America. Number 1. Jacqueline Mars, $33.3 billion. Meet Jacqueline Mars, the 39th richest person in the world, and the richest person in the world with a candy named after her. If you've ever picked up a pack of M&Ms, Snickers, Twix, Skittles, or Mars bars at the supermarket, you've contributed to her staggering $40 billion candy empire, Mars Incorporated. But it's not just candy that they specialize in. They also provide animal care services and pet food, and are responsible for popular products like Orbit Gum, Uncle Ben's Rice, Combo's Crackers, and Dolmio Pasta Sauce. Jacqueline Mars is an American investor and heiress of the Mars family fortune, born and raised in Washington, D.C. She attended prestigious educational institutions like Miss Hall School in Pittsfield and Bryn Mawr College, where she graduated with a degree in anthropology. After her education, she joined the family business founded by her grandfather in 1911, where she worked for nearly 20 years as a food group president until 2001. She then served on the board of directors until 2016. Aside from her impressive business acumen, Jacqueline is also a passionate equestrian. She has donated money to the U.S. Equestrian Team Foundation's Jacqueline Mars competition and training grants, which helps train horse riders. She even trained horses for the Olympics, which might have been solely her idea since she loves horses. Jacqueline has been married twice and has 3 children: Alexandra Badger, Stephen Badger, and Krista Badger. In short, Jacqueline Mars is a woman of many talents and accomplishments, from managing one of the world's largest candy companies to supporting the equestrian community. And if you're ever in the mood for some delicious chocolate, you know who to thank. Number 2. Alice Walton, $66.4 billion. Let's talk about Alice Walton, the richest woman in the United States and the 19th richest billionaire in the world. As part of the Walton family, she is also a member of the richest family in America, thanks to her father, Sam Walton, who founded Walmart in 1962. With over 10,500 stores in 27 countries and employing 2.2 million people, Walmart is the largest company by revenue, earning over $540 billion. And with her stake in the company, Alice has certainly inherited quite the fortune. In fact, the entire Walton family is worth an astonishing $169.7 billion. That's more than the GDP of quite a few countries. But Alice hasn't simply relied on her family's success. She's carved out her own path in the world of finance. Despite being offered a position at Walmart like her brothers, Alice has pursued her passions in the financial world, working as an equity analyst, money manager, and broker at multiple reputable institutions. She even found her own investment bank, where she served as president, chairwoman, and CEO. After her company closed down in the late 90s, Alice decided to pursue another passion: raising horses on a ranch in Texas. But being a billionaire has its perks. and she eventually sold the ranch in 2015 and moved to Fort Worth, where she founded the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art. Number 3. Miriam Adelson, $31 billion. Miriam Adelson, an Israeli-born powerhouse woman, has made a fortune from her massive stake in Las Vegas Sands, thanks to people like us who've had a wild time at the casino. Miriam is the 44th richest person in the world, and boy has she earned it. She's got a Bachelor of Science in Microbiology and Genetics, a medical degree, and even served as a medical officer in the army. But it wasn't medicine that landed her as the 5th richest woman in the US. Nope, it was marrying the late billionaire Sheldon Adelson, the former CEO and chairman of Las Vegas Sands. Sheldon turned the company into a multinational giant with branches all over the world, and Miriam now owns a whopping 56% of it. After Sheldon's death, Miriam inherited more than half of his $48 billion gambling empire. But Miriam isn't just a wealthy woman living the high life. She has been a major political player in the US for years, donating tens of millions of dollars to political candidates she supports. She's even been awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Miriam Adelson is definitely one to watch. Before we continue, we would love to know your thoughts about these inspiring women. After that, let's get going. Number 4. Mackenzie Scott, $62.2 billion. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we've got a powerhouse billionaire in our hands. Meet Mackenzie Scott, the 28th richest person on the planet, and one of the most fascinating figures in the world of tech and philanthropy. You might recognize her as the ex-wife of the richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos. But she is more than just a high-profile divorcee. Born in California in 1970, she had a passion for writing from a young age, and she went on to become an acclaimed novelist, winning the American Book Award for her debut novel, The Testing of Luther Albright. After studying English at Princeton University, Mackenzie married Jeff Bezos in 1993, and the rest, as they say, is history. She was one of the earliest employees of Amazon, and she played a crucial role in the company's early growth and success. She worked tirelessly on everything from the company's name and business plan to its shipping logistics. And she even negotiated Amazon's first freight contract. When the couple divorced in 2019, she received a settlement that made her one of the richest people in the world, with a net worth of over $35 billion. But Mackenzie's wealth hasn't gone to her head, far from it. She is a signatory to the Giving Pledge, a campaign that encourages billionaires to donate the majority of their wealth to charity, and she's been an incredibly generous philanthropist in recent years. In 2020 alone, she gave away an astonishing $2.8 billion to a variety of causes, and she's committed to continuing her charitable giving in the years to come. Number 5. Julia Koch, $53 billion. Now, let's talk about a woman who may not be a household name, but is a force to be reckoned in the world of billionaires. Julia Koch is the 24th richest billionaire in the world, a member of America's wealthiest families, and the widow of the late David Koch. Born in 1962, Julia spent her early years farming and working for her parents' furniture store in Iowa, before moving to New York in the 1980s to work as an assistant to fashion designer Adolfo. But it wasn't until she went on a blind date with David Koch in 1991 that her life truly changed. Although the date didn't go well, they met again a year later and hit it off, eventually getting married in 1996. The couple lived in a Fifth Avenue apartment for years, before moving to the legendary 740 Park Avenue in Manhattan in 2004. After David Koch's passing in 2019, Julia and their 3 children inherited 42% of Koch Industries, making her one of the top 10 richest women in the world. Koch Industries is America's second largest company by revenue and the 6th largest in the world, bringing in a staggering $115 billion a year. But their success doesn't come solely from oil drilling. They've acquired numerous companies and subsidiaries over the years, including the $22.5 billion purchase of Georgia Pacific, one of the largest manufacturers and distributors of paper. Despite her immense wealth and business acumen, Julia isn't just focused on making more money. She currently serves as the president of the David H. Koch Foundation, a charitable organization that has donated nearly $200 million to support a variety of causes nationwide, including science and medical research, education, and the arts. With her impressive resume and philanthropic efforts, it's clear that Julia Koch is a powerhouse in the world of billionaires and beyond. Thank you for watching. I hope you gained some inspiration from this video. If you did, remember to hit the notification button and then subscribe to this channel. That way, you'll be updated anytime we upload life-changing videos like this. Until next time, get fluent and stay fluent. See ya!